Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where today we're going to be taking a look at the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers Cammy. This is the only one I have from the series because when they were first solicited, I did want Chun-Li, but then she came out and I thought she was a little ugly. I know that's kind of weird to say about action figures, but action figures can be ugly, so. And I do still want the Ryu and the Ken, and maybe Fei Long. And then when the second round came out, I was like, I'm just gonna wait for Cammy and then see how I like her and then go back and then, you know, figure out all that. Because Cammy's my favorite. And, I mean, I love, and Sakura. They're my two favorites, and I don't think they're gonna do Sakura because she wasn't in this game. She came in a later game, I believe. So we'll see how that works out if they ever get to making more. And then I do want Blanca. I want Guile. And then I want, I can't even think of his name right now. I can't think of names right now. I do want Zangief, so when they make Zangief, I will definitely be getting that. E Honda, I want, yeah, Sergeant, whatever. You know who I'm talking about. I want him. I'm sorry, I really just can't think of any names right now. But I do want him because he's a bad guy, and I view him as fighting Cammy and Guile together because they were, you know, they're like military trained. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to pick up the SH Figure Arts Chun-Li. But if I don't, I'll probably just get this Chun-Li, and then I'll be fine. And then, yeah, Zangief. I love Zangief. I'll probably pick up a big game of Zangief when they do him. And Long Guy. Can't think of his name right now either. I'll probably pick up every single one of these, honestly, except for, like, the Player 2 variants. I don't care about those. But, yeah, I'm probably going to pick up most of these because if this, at least if this isn't being good, I will. Because they're $25 a pop. The bigger ones are like $30. They're $29.99, I believe, which isn't bad. It's NECA prices, and they're more posable than NECA and better. So, yeah. So, for the packaging, I really like this. It's an arcade cabinet, and it looks really nice. You got, like, the arcade cabinet side with Cammy. You got Fei Long. You got Ryu. And then on the other side, if I can see that, I can't tell who that is. That's on the top. You can't even see that on the camera. I can't tell if that's, I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan, so I can't really tell what that is either. I mostly know Street Fighter from the shitty '90s movies and the anime. I watch the anime. But mostly I know him from Marvel vs. Capcom. Don't get me wrong, I've played a lot of Street Fighter throughout my life. Fighting games is like a staple in my household. All my cousins would come over, we'd, you know, hang out. But it was mostly they always wanted to play Mortal Kombat, which is cool. I like Mortal Kombat. But I always wanted to play, I always preferred Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. So I don't know the exact lore behind everything, but I just know that I like the characters and I like the games and I like the playing the fighting. But I'm not good at fighting games. Let's just be clear about that. You got her country of origin, fighting styles, Shadaloo fighting techniques, and she's from England. So, yeah. So we got an English woman. And then you got, like, the buttons and the joysticks and everything. And then you got the player HP up at the top. And then, yeah, you got her face and everything. So, yeah, let's get this bad boy open. This bad bitch open. Also, she's from Fortnite, so you can use her in your Fortnite display. So she's just gonna go for me. I'm gonna start a general gaming display, and like so I can do everything. I don't have to just limit it to Nintendo properties or Smash Bros. Although I do want to do a Smash Bros. Roster like shelf, but I don't know if I'll ever get to that because there's games I prefer over Smash Bros. Like Resident Evil and stuff like that. So we'll see, and those don't really fit in. And for the insert, oh, this is really nice. It's really on there. That's good. That's actually really good. Let's cut away from ourselves. Away from ourselves. It's hard to do this with the camera in your face, so I would honestly recommend not doing this with the camera in your face. Oh, I love that background. I always say I'm going to keep backgrounds. Fuck. I'm going to keep that background. I'm going to figure out something with that. I love the Aurora Borealis. It's always been a fascination of mine. And then the mountain scenes and everything. I don't know if this is from... I know this is from the game. I don't know what stage this is. But it does look beautiful. And it's going to look great and pop really well with Cammy. Okay, so let's get her... Oh, she's double sandwiched in. Oh, so that she really gets protected. We'll get her accessories up first. She's got her kick or punch or whatever you want to use it for. And then her head. I don't know how we're going to get her head out. she's got these pigtails. Clearly, that's a staple of Cammy. So, I don't know. They have her in there really strange, I think. Oh no, she's also got a thing over her. I couldn't tell. Pull that out. And then, oh, twist. Is that a twist tie? In the year of our Lord, 2024? I don't have scissors on me. I'm gonna have to cut this with a fucking knife. I'm gonna do this off camera so I don't cut myself open. Maybe. Holy shit. I have not had to deal with one of these bitches in a while. Alright. I haven't had to deal with these since I was a kid, like buying action toys. And then her hands are also, they're taped in instead of double-sided or like clamshelled in. That's what I was looking for, clamshelled. So we'll get our hands out. Almost just stabbed myself, so that's fun. And then we got the trash can, we throw that to the side. And let me know, do you guys like seeing the unpackaging experience, or would you rather me just get into the figure? Let me know about that. So, yeah. Let's get her all stood up and out of the packaging, and no crazy. So let's get her stood up straight, up and down, get her fixed up. Okay. And also let me know, I've had a few comments saying, or I had one that kind of stuck with me. Not like it offended me or anything, but it kind of like, I wanted to know, do you guys want to see me put these into poses at the end of the video and like see what they can do? Because if you want, I can try that. Just, it won't be like fancy stuff. It'll be like hand poses, but if you want, I can do that. So just let me know. And yeah, I don't know why I doubted any of these. These are Jada toys. They have just proved time and time again how good they are at what they do. And she's just no exception. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop using this, I think. I think the hole's going to come back. I think I'm going to use this for thumbnails and photos and stuff. Or maybe do that. Can do that, maybe. Pin those up. But, nah. That thing sucks. I need to figure out something to cover that hole up with, but that's going to be for another time. She looks great. Just a beautiful figure. Proportionally, she stands great. She's awesome. This is Cammy. And yeah, like I said, Cammy's my favorite, so I'm going to be a little bit biased. But also, I've seen every review of all these Jada Toys Street Fighter figures that have been out, like, well, with at least Wave 1 and 2. I haven't seen any of her, or like, actually, I don't know who else came out with her. Was it DJ? I think DJ. I haven't seen any about them. I've just seen about, I saw Chun-Li, Ryu, Fei Long, and the Gandhi looking guy, the bendy guy. I'm sorry, I'm like, I have like brain rot right now, so it's kind of hard for me to remember things, especially if it's not like Marvel right now or DC or like Ninja Turtles. I've had Ninja Turtles on the brain, I'm gonna be honest, so I'm sorry. But she looks beautiful. You got the painting, you got the butt showing, you got the shoulders showing with paint. We can move those, and those are little swivels, so that's cool. We'll get those with articulation. And for head swapping, you can take the head off, and we'll look at that. She's got a ball joint at the bottom of the neck, and at the top, a dumbbell ball hinge thing. And then, yeah, she just looks beautiful, and that carries over the face too. The head is just awesome. You got the beret. You got the awesome pigtails. I've always loved her pigtails. That's kind of why she's one of my favorites, is the pigtails. I just think they look so dope, just swinging around in a fight, and it kind of asserts dominance, because you're like, yeah, you might pull my hair, but motherfucker, I'm gonna get out of it, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you when you stop pulling my hair, you know? So yeah, and you got like her, I think that's like a rank insignia thing, so that's pretty cool. Chest looks good, the stomach looks good, she's quite toned. She's got a 6-pack. So she got nice abs. You can bend that back. I don't know if she has an 8-pack. No, she has just a 6-pack. But that's more than what I have. You got the crotch there. That looks nice. This seems a little creepy, but just this figure is just so well toned and well looking that I want to look over every detail with this. This isn't a Marvel Legends. This isn't a McFarlane Toys. This thing is good. Then you got the painted on like body markings, which I never got, but I always thought they looked cool. And then I guess like they do it on their face too. I don't know why, but the body, I just don't. I never understood that. You got the boots, look nice and beautiful. And like I showed with the head swappage, just can pop just right on, you know. That is no problem. So for her, the articulation is great. You got a ball joint at the bottom of the neck, like I said, and then a ball hinge, so you can get up that far. So let's look at that. The head can look up that far, which is great for a Street Fighter because you're going to be kicking up and stuff, especially for Cammy. Look down that far. Got good tilt, really good tilt. And then for the arms, you can hinge them up to about there. Yeah. And then you got a upper bicep swivel. Got a double jointed pinless elbow. They do pinless now. The Universal Monsters that they did weren't pinless, but these are pinless, which is way nicer. It's harder to customize, so I feel you customizers, but it's way nicer from just aesthetics and just durability, so yeah. And then I think there's there's no swivel at the glove. And then the gloves, you know, the hands come off and it says normal like Marvel Legends ass stuff, but it's cool. And then for the head, I thought I heard someone say these were bendy wires, so I got nervous. But I'm glad they're not. They're just swivels up at the top. So you can get poses out of them. Not as much as you would with the bendy wire. It's like the Marvel Legends, what was it? Nightcrawler situation. He just has like a tail that you could swivel. But these are nicer because they get better out of the way. And like you can get them out like that. You can get them to the side more. You can just laying down, which is nice. And then for the torso, you got an upper, you know, just like a ball joint that's really nice. It's really tight, so be careful with that. You can go far that forward without the bottom ball joint. And then with the bottom ball joint, you can go that far back and that far forward. She does crazy shit. Like, you can kick that far out, kick that far out, kick that far back. Oh my god, you can kick back with this figure. I don't see that a lot. It's going to get ugly when you do that. But if you hide it, yeah, you can do some cool shit. You got an upper thigh swivel. You got a double jointed knee. And then you got a boot swivel, which I will say these feel a little loose. The boots, well, no, just the side does. Feels a little, not loose, but like a little smoother than I'd like it to be. I feel like I'd like it to be a little bit better. And then you can hinge that far down, hinge that far forward, forward facing pin for rocker. Okay. And for accessories, she comes with some cool shit. I like what she comes with. So we'll get her stood up, you know, give it a little kick to it, I guess. We'll try to make her look a badass. And for accessories, she has this, which is meant to, like, do this with it. I believe it's meant to, like, well, really, you could do that. I don't really know how exactly. You put it on her foot like that, and then it's meant to be, like, I think it's, like, called a bullet kick or something, and you can kick someone with it. But if you wanted to, you could put it on her fist, and she could punch someone with it. Especially with some blue tack, you can do some cool shit with that. And then, next, I already showed you. Pop ability is insane. Like, it's like almost Mezco level. And she has an angry face, which I don't know if I'm gonna. This is not a shelf face. This is a action pose face, which I will use, but not on the shelf. And then the hair, I like it. I was gonna say I wish the hair was more swirly, like that you could get it around, or there was options. But you can do that on this. And you know what? I just realized something. If you wanted to, you can pop out the hair between them. So if you want her to be in an action pose, or you can swap them from left to right, like whichever kind you want. You can just do, that is so cool. I didn't think that would be possible. That makes me like this figure even more. You can do even more customization with the hair. Holy shit, I'm so much happier that that's not bendy wire. And then you get these like kung fu style hands, I guess. Fighting stance hands. It's probably a more accurate thing to call them. And they just pop right on. And you can get her in some pretty awesome poses. And I'm so glad I picked her up. For 24 bucks, you guys, this is like import level articulation. This is like this is better than SH Figure Arts. I might pick up the Chun-Li from both companies at this point. I might put the head on the Chun-Li from Jada Toys from SH Figure Arts, put that on Jada Toys. I think that might be what I have to do. Yeah, I'm so glad I bought this figure. This just put me down a rabbit hole, though. I'm going to have to spend so much more money, because there's, like, what, 8 figures out of these, so... Ugh. So it's, like, probably be, like, $200 worth of action figures I'm about to have to buy for this line. But they look so cool. And then for size comparisons, we're going to start out with just the Jada Toys ones I have. We have the Universal Monsters Wolfman, and I think this is, like, a different scale, but this can work because he's a monster. And I use this for my Werewolf by Night on my Midnight Sun shelf. And then this is also a different scale, but we have the Mega Man. As you can see, I collect a wide range of action figures. I like everything, so dope. They look great. This is the best Jada toys I have. I liked this when I first got it, and then I picked this up and I liked it. This is the best figure this is probably my favorite figure in my collection for now, until I open up these next ones later. And then we're gonna go into video games. Now these aren't technically video games, these are technically movie figures, but they're from a video game. We got the Sonic crew, Team Sonic. And she looks nice next to all of them. And I figured I'd throw them in there because Ryu and I believe also Chun-Li are in Smash Bros, so this will work. And then same with Steve's in Smash Bros, and then I got a little Pikachu down here. This Steve is not in scale. I don't think there's any scale Steves. But this will be in scale with like the new Minecraft movie stuff, I think. Maybe. I want to get the new Jack Black Steve because it looks funny. So yeah. So we got my favorite character from Street Fighter. So now let's put it next to my favorite character from DC. Well, it's my favorite character of all time. Nightwing. They're about the same scale. This is more true 112 scale, I feel like. I don't remember if if Cammy's really short in the games or not, but this, if you look at proportions and everything, she looks about right. So if you wanted to customize some of these into DC characters to hold you over till Mattel starts making them again, because we all know McFarlane Toys, I'm a hater of them, this will work. So yeah, his head just flew off. That's a problem with this main fact. Once I started posing him, his head just... And then just to give you like a scale for Marvel Legends, she could work with Marvel Legends if you want to use her as a shorter girl, I guess. Different body types are cool. But I think she's more true 112 scale, if I'm being honest. So that's cool. But just to give you an idea. And then since she's in Fortnite, number one, we're going to give her with Beef Boss. And I'm going to probably... I'm so glad I have this. I'm going to get Odious, probably eventually from Unparalleled Universe, and pair him with him. Because this is basically Robo's mascot. And those are like my two favorite toy channels. I wish The Amazing had like a mascot I could get. But, you know. And then I want to make a Gus. And then I also want to get a Robo. I love... this community is just really growing on me. And then we have Tomato Head. These are what is it? Jazzwares? Jazzwares. These are the Jazzwares figures. And then we'll put in one more Jazzwares. We have the Peely. And then I'm just going to put in the Marvel Legends. Wolverine. Yeah. See, she's a totally different scale because she's the height as Wolverine. So that's probably not going to work exactly in your shelf for Marvel Legends. But if you really wanted to fudge it for Marvel vs. Capcom, I bet you could. Especially with the Mayfex Spider-Man. I don't want to get him down right now, but I'm sure she scales well with him. And then we have the Hasbro Fortnite stuff. So we have my favorite Fortnite characters. We have Mouseholes and Jules. These are my two favorites from Fortnite. So we got them together, and they work pretty well. Jules can be a taller girl, and then my girl Cammy can be smaller, but still kick some ass. So yeah, you know what? Also, I'm gonna put her next to a couple G.I. Joe classified series. There's a Viper, and this is a Bat Droid. These could work as just bigger, bulkier guys, especially the robots. These are just robots. The bats are robots, so you can just do whatever you want with them. So yeah. She's the best. She's definitely the best female action figure I own. Oh, what are you doing to me, Jada Toys? Giving me another line to collect. So sad. But I am glad I picked her up. Even if she's the only one I ever pick up, I'm glad to have her specifically. She's my favorite, and I love her design. I love her character. She's British, so we should change that. But besides that, just kidding, all my Britishers. Thanks for watching, everyone. I have Goblin Queen I'm gonna do a review on. SH Figure Arts Ace. I have 3 NECAs, and then I have the Mezco Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Finally. So, yeah, thanks for watching, all you beautiful bitches. Bye.